Greetings, Internet. Richie James here, and welcome back to Guardians of the Galaxy. As I said, we haven't moved, but they're still talking. So let's start scanning.
I wonder if I should be the one with a fancy visor.
I wouldn't trust a thing you said.
The reactor thing there is pretty loose.
And pretty gunked up. Ugh. Yo, Quill, check out the upper wing strut. Looks pretty compromised to me.
I had the scanner. There we go.
Looks like a few cables are all that's standing between the wing and a makeshift bridge. What's
like a
that
more job?
I hear? The wing cables calling down to us? They want a date with your sword, Gamora.
Really? I can cut those cables, I just need a way up.
You think any bodies are still in there? All mummified and stuff?
If they are in there, they wouldn't be mummified. Environment's too damp.
Can you cut that down?
You know your ships. What about that loose unit up there?
It's covered in fungus. We probably could knock it off, but not from down here. Also, I'm not the one with a gun.
Wait, am I supposed to shoot it? Is that it?
If you want to shoot that thing down, you're gonna need a better angle.
She is right. Your shooting is terrible.
My shooting is not terrible.
And why is your target not falling?
Need a better angle, apparently. That's a pretty big reactor unit up there, and it's only hanging on by a thread. I wonder if we can pop it loose.
Ain't gonna work, Quill. Thing's all gunked up at the very top there. Your trajectory's all off.
Okay, so how do I fix my trajectory?
You gotta get up higher somehow.
Is climbing not your area of expertise, Assassin?
Sure, just find me somewhere to climb.
Maybe this Hell Lady is some old war hero and she can get Nova off our backs.
I'm probably missing something blatantly obvious as always.
Drop that reactor unit or what?
If you are feeling impatient, I could always throw you.
Touch me, and I'll shove a smart bomb up.
Okay. Reactor unit, got it. Yeesh.
Yes, but I can't get up there, can I
This
yet?
thing hasn't been picked clean for salvage.
This planet is no place for carrion.
He's got a point. Hard enough to land here, let alone scour the surface for scrap.
Oh, I probably should have scouted this out a bit first. Oh wait, hello. What's this?
Gamora, how high up this thing can you climb?
Let's find out.
Are you relishing this moment, Assassin?
What moment?
Visiting the grave of your enemies.
Nova Corps weren't my enemies, Drax. They were my father's enemies.
Ah, okay. Didn't know she could do this.
Gotta say, I get some sick satisfaction from seeing this thing buried in the ground.
I got eyes on this gunked up reactor. A couple of shots should bring it down. Alright, pretty sure that baby's our ticket upward. Somehow.
It is neither a baby nor a ticket. It is a reactor.
Drax, moving that thing around ain't a problem, right?
It is not. Just like the mighty Lady Hellbender, I am exceptionally muscular.
Got it, Drax.
You can put it down here.
I'm starting to think Drax has a crush on Lady Hellbender. At least that's what it seems like.
This unit is tremendously heavy.
I thought you were exceptionally muscular.
What next, Peter Quill?
This brings back memories.
There we go.
Impressive.
See? That was
And we
easy.
won't group up.
Great teamwork, everyone. I helped in spirit.
Alright. Slippery wind pummeled treetops, here we come.
You know, I really admire our team's commitment to safety.
One thing is clear. We would never have accomplished this task without the assassin.
Did Drax just praise Gamora?
I am giving credit where credit is due. There it is! Lady Hellbender's fortress!
It's gotten bigger, that's for sure.
Ha! It is not getting bigger. We are getting closer.
Thanks, Drax.
Looks like there's a way down here.
Quill,
Whee.
you gotta see this ship.
Okay,
Ew.
here we go. Slimy. Guys.
A little help, guys.
You might want to wait to come down here.
And they all followed.
Oh, why
Of course they all followed.
So
Why wouldn't they?
In a jam, boys?
you think?
Son of a schmack. Reach!
The sword will not work, woman. Find us a rope.
Yeah, and fast.
Where am I supposed to find a rope?
I don't know. I'm sinking in jelly here.
Quill, do something!
Like what?
Flark.
Quill,
What did you just do?
Sorcery. So cold.
Rocket! Somebody get him out of there!
Mind telling us what happened?
I don't know. My blasters, they only done that once before when I was a kid. I don't do it on purpose.
classic Spartoid tech. Just when you think you've seen it all, you pull scut like this. Just
Leave the guns alone!
Quill, I just want to see how they tick. Otherwise, it might as well be magic.
Or sorcery.
Guys,
DNA coding some kind of morphing nano.
Or sorcery.
Flash freeze.
here we go again.
Oh. More jellies. Wait, can I freeze them now? Yes.
Instant ice cube! That's fun!
We're so happy for you and your guns, Quill.
Nice.
These things need to cool off! Get it?
Are you implying that they are too hot?
Cut them open!
Oh, okay. You back off a bit.
I'll bet those exploding ones could be weaponized!
They are weaponized! Against us!
Someone get rid of
Where's the other one? There you are. That's so much easier with that free shot. Why can't I have had that sooner?
We're close, but we're gonna need to get up there.
I'm thinking we can climb up and over.
Ding, ding, ding! Give that man.
So I mean these guns are going to get
more.
more elemental shots
Figure
because
out
that'd
how
be
to make
fun.
it climbable.
Stars are made of hydrogen, not gold. Being planetoid.
Scan it
Barely
away.
any power. Maybe we can muscle those cannons out.
It would give us some steps to climb. Worth a shot.
Wonder if we can get anything to pop out of the side of that.
Drax, think you can drag this cannon out?
I will try. It is more stubborn than expected. Impossible! It will not stay in place.
Couldn't just hold it for a while longer?
You try holding it for a while
Drax, can you try again?
Why? It does not stay.
I'm working it out. Trust me.
We've gotta find a way to lock this place.
I cannot.
I did it!
Impressive, Peter Quill.
Now we gotta get the next one out. Drax, can you drag out that higher cannon?
Impossible. It is too far from the ground.
What about Groot? Can Groot do it?
Groot, any way you could bring that one down with vines or something?
He says his vines ain't strong enough to move them things.
Huh. Wait.
Rocket, I need you to squeeze inside that little hole and try to knock the gun loose from the inside.
Hello? Chitauri ship full of booby traps and death mechanisms?
But you love both those things.
You're right, I do. And I always wanted to see the inside of one of these bug bombers. Fine.
Easily convinced.
What reeks in here? That's... Oh, Scott.
You okay in there, Rocket?
I found the crew. I guess not even the worms want to eat dead Chitauri meat.
Rocket.
Relax. Just gonna reroute the little bit of remaining power to the cannon and... nothing. You know what? Clark it. I'm blowing it up.
What? Hang on.
Yes, blow it up.
Put all the booby traps in.
Ha! Look at it go! He must have jump-started the thing.
Rocket, you okay?
Yeah. And dry now, too.
And Gamora.
Can you clear us a path through that junk?
Sure.
Yes, Peter Quill! Onward to the palace of the great giantess!
Oh, so she's a giantess now.
It is said that Lady Hellbender stands 50 heads.
That is not a happy monster.
Oh, man.
Oh, I missed it.
Another murder tent. Come on. Why is the bridge always on the wrong side?
This time I insist we hurl the foul beast.
And I insist we push muscles over the side of the cliff.
To what end?
Yours! You are...
Stop, Drax, again. Stop trying to throw Rocket.
We're not throwing Rocket.
Ridiculous. You were holding us back to spare the beast's feelings. When has he done the same for us?
Put him down.
This be a lesson to you.
I like
Show
Rocket.
you what a lesson looks like.
Knock it off, guys. We're supposed to be professionals. We're better than this.
I'm not.
Letting a measly Chitauri installation stop our progress is unprofessional.
Then stop wasting time arguing. We'll find another way across.
Oh, hello, what's that?
I wonder if there's a common monster hunter uniform. If we can't get across it, maybe we can go around it.
Wait a minute.
Looking for cracks, caves, or crevices, people.
I feel like I've heard you say that before, but in a different context.
Yeah, that sounds about right, actually. Naughty Quill.
Hey, you
Bad
think
Quill.
they look like a bunch of tiny rockets
I agree.
trying to get out of the rain?
Over we go. Right.
You know, you guys can take my ideas more seriously. I do have augmented intelligence.
What is 55,787,880 divided by 9,512? The fortress is this way, Peter Quill.
I know. I'm just doing some exploring.
Ain't we done enough of that already?
I'm pretty sure exploring is code. It means he went the wrong way, but is too stubborn to admit it.
No, I find stuff, see? Look at all the stuff I find. I found costumes, I found components, both basic and advanced. What am I supposed to be shooting at here? Wait.
Everything okay, Peter?
Yeah,
Hey, look at that.
just, you know, turning water into ice.
Go on.
I think
Aha,
I can
see?
see my house from here.
What are you doing up there?
Advanced
Scout-type
components.
stuff. Scouting. Looks like we need to keep going towards the fortress and not away from it.
Excellent work, Peter. Rocket, do we have a frostbite kit on the Milano?
Worried about Quill misfiring his new toy?
Will not be the first time.
Yeah. Groot still has a knothole where Quill shot him. Said he was practicing Clem Greasewood.
Clint Greasewood.
Eastwood. So, how do we go there? Oh, hello.
He wants to know how Quill's guns can just make ice out of nothing.
Guys, I've got something here. It's deep.
More components.
This looks promising.
There's little room to maneuver if something should attack.
We're not gonna be here long.
Anybody see a way through?
We'll make one if we have to.
Oh, does anybody else smell that?
Yep. Definitely something gross behind here.
Right.
Drax, can you chuck that through the stink wall?
I fear I will regret this. That is disturbingly fragrant. I am clenching every orifice right now.
Okay, that's kind of weird.
What's
Hello?
that?
Anybody?
It's not going to be friendly, is it? It's never friendly.
Okay, that got my blood pumping.
Why would Lady Hellbender cage this creature?
Because it's annoying as scud.
Perhaps it is food.
That thing's food?
Yes, monster food.
I wonder what it tastes like.
Peter,
Why would it taste like that?
we can use this.
You know, we really gotta
Monster
work
food.
on your taste
The
buds.
cage.
You get it?
We need the cage.
Taste
We go into that
buds.
fortress with our monster peacefully walking beside us. We'll be laughed right out of the room.
Any bites?
Why are you whispering?
Ooh, don't pet the tentacle thing.
Gamorrean thinks we can sell our monster act better if we have a proper
Covered in
cage.
teeth is why.
Only problem is there's a pissed off monster inside.
That thing's got bigger
Release the
ones than
beast.
mine.
Let me dispose of it.
Because that worked so well for you last time.
We need a better plan of attack.
Yes. Ideally, one that guarantees my safety as leader.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's doing it again. Oh, there's two of them.
He's back. I think I'm gonna squint juice on my fur.
Precision over perforation, Rocket! This is how it's done!
Send it their way, Drax! Feels like my blast is bouncing right off his back!
Its outer shell does not extend to its undercarriage.
Watch this.
I'm going to stay up here for a bit. A little bit safer.
He's fast and he's headed down. Are we even putting a dent in the sky?
Oh, there's one down. So yes.
These creatures are perfect predators.
Why are you so fucking weird?
You think cutting their tails off is more than to stay away!
Think you can get their claws through?
Get inside!
Go for the belly! Cat's got a sensitive stomach!
I will mount your head in my quarters.
I'm not bringing back leftovers! Alias Phoenix coming! Watch out! These things can really move!
Not fast enough!
Destroy!
Prepare yourself.
You so Drax destroyed.
I can't believe these things hold a grudge!
He started to find me more
This lapdog's sucking up all my sauce!
Okay, I've got two trophies there and I don't know why.
What's next, Peter?
Nice. Loving the teamwork.
You are coming with me.
Convenient.
We better hurry.
First rain, then jelly, then slimy, stinky crawl spaces, and now all these monsters. I hate this flarking planet!
You hate everything, Rocket.
True, but especially the stinky slime tunnel part. Itchy fur is where I draw the line.
Hey, we're a team. If we're gonna smell like butt, we're gonna smell like butt together.
That is most elegant,
nope.
Peter Quill. I will smell like butt with you.
Yeah, really great speech.
I thought it was. Ah, hello. That's where we're going, over there. How do I get over there?
Seknarf ain't never heard of roads.
You'd have to clear parts of the jungle to do it, which would probably mean killing some of the wildlife.
Good. They deserve it.
Seknarf 9 is a sanctuary. They say that if you leave behind a single piece of refuge, Lady Hellbender will personally return it to you. Most unpleasant.
That can't be true.
That was worth a shot, but hey-oh. Well, that's the bridge over here, isn't it? Can I actually activate the bridge once I'm over here for backtracking later? I guess not. Ah, okay. So whatever it is
who's
over
next in
there.
line for the throne if Lady Hellbender has an accident?
I know what to do.
Perhaps she is immortal.
Nobody's immortal. Not even death herself.
Can't believe you just said that with a straight face.
Group, give me a bridge here. The fortress is right on the other side of those cliffs.
So,
Before I try and turn it to ice.
Sure, it's this
Oh.
way. I don't see an easy way to get up.
Easy is rarely worth the effort.
For you, maybe. I love easy. No, it ain't.
What did the tree say?
He says all this moisture is good for us and will make us grow.
In your case, that is doubtful.
I agree with Groot. It's important to stay hydrated.
Not this hydrated.
Ooh. 5 Horsemen of the Apocalypse outfit. I like that Gru outfit. That Gru outfit is awesome.
Deep freeze.
Whoa! Can I try ice cubing something?
Nope.
Man, you're such a gas flat.
So if we're gonna haggle with the monster, how much are we asking for our monster?
395 million units, give or take 2. One for every precious hair follicle on this flawless body.
You have counted them. That is bizarre.
Hey, at least I have some to count.
Fair point. There's your hair follicles, Drax.
Whoa, that is definitely in my top 10 fortresses.
Looks pretty cool.
What the fuck?
Oh.
You said that quarantine zone monster was supposed to be rare.
She already has a whole herd of them?
So we wasted our time. Almost got killed for nothing.
And got arrested. That was fun.
It was moderately amusing.
Now we've got a ticking time bomb on the ship.
Guys, every misstep was just a step in the right direction towards completing our best plan yet.
Say that again?
What if we brought one of those ugly suckers all the way here only to find out Lady H already had a full set?
That would have sucked big time.
Exactly. If we even got that far. What if we'd been towing that thing when Nova Corps intercepted us?
They would have taken our beast.
See? This is working out. Sure, in a kinda bumpy, chaotic way, but we've still got a plan.
Let's just get this done.
Yeah, we kind of have a plan. Not a great plan, but we have a plan. Oh.
You can't be serious.
Okay. It's farther than it looked. Much farther.
It's a Flarkin infinity bridge is what it is.
Ah, you're being dramatic, Rodent. Bridge ends at the fortress, therefore it is not infinite.
Yeah, that's super comforting. Guess we gotta go. 3 cycles.
Peter?
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, right. Cage.
The point of even getting the Flarkin thing is looking like we mean business.
All right, Rocket. Time to put on your monster face.
I only got one face, Quill.
Are you sure about this, Peter? Look at him. You better have one hell of a sales pitch.
Remind me again. How many missions have we been on so far?
13.
14, if you count Contraxia.
Contraxia was not a mission. It was a mistake.
All right. Point is I was able to sell you, Gamora, daughter of Thanos, intergalactic assassin, as a hero. 14 times.
Fine.
I think he's made his point.
Drat. Gamora, can you help me with
No.
this? What? Why?
To guarantee your safety as her leader.
Oh, come on.
She's got you there, Quill. Now shut up and start pulling. Will you stop worrying so much? You're gonna start growing knots again.
Okay, here we go.
Well, this should be interesting. This rocket can now stop moaning about being wet all the damn time.
Whoa! Okay, whoa! A little bit close.
They seem so peaceful here.
Never saw real well when I was a kid. I guess this sort of counts.
I'm sure it's real pretty, but can we not draw its attention while I'm stuck in a flarkin' cage, please?
Does anybody have like a campfire song or something we can sing to kill the time? Ooh, I know one. It's called...
Please stop.
All right, yeah. Okay. Wait, is Please Stop the name of your song?
No.
Okay. So, how long before someone else wants to pull this thing?
We are 60 clicks from the fortress.
I'd say closer to 75.
Well, there is only one way to know for sure. 0.1 clicks. 0.2 clicks.
0.9, 2.1,
0.3 clicks.
4.5.
0.4 clicks. 0.5 clicks. 0.6 clicks.
For the love of Lark, stop counting clicks.
What could possibly go wrong with these ideas?
What are you can hear me? Hey. Star-Lord. The guy with the scary eyes. If you don't hurry, I'm gonna eat that whole cake myself.
Cake. Now I want cake.
13 whole years. Look at you. Where does time go?
I'll be up in a sec, I promise.
Right.
We did this already. Why is the tissues next to your bed?
Fast? Give me a sec. I didn't think you'd actually come up.
Maybe being on time is my new thing.
Oh, right. We'll see about that when I have to get you up for school tomorrow.
You know,
Pac-Man cake.
I
Love
think
it.
I'm too old for that too.
Nice try, smart Alec. Sit.
Never too old for cake, especially Pac-Man cake.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna sing.
I like your singing.
Well, you might be the only one. Go on, make a wish. You're officially a teenager.
And you got the black eye to go with it.
Look at all those girlfriends. Someone's gonna be really popular at school.
Mom.
What? You are very handsome. I'm sure all the girls are gonna be falling on
Mom.
you. What did you wish for?
Why would I wish for anything? I've got everything I want.
Oh, what huge favor are you about to ask me?
Just $10. Dan, Andy, and I want to go see Night of the Cosmos at the Rio tonight.
A movie? Tonight?
Come on. It's gonna be sick. It's about these zombies that invade Earth, and then it's up to these kids that have to blow them away.
I don't think I want you to see that, Peter. I let you watch the hockey mask one and you were sleeping in my bed the next 3 nights.
You watched The Exorcist when you were younger than me.
Of course you would remember that. And then I ask you if you packed your lunch and you give me a blank stare. No, I wanted us to have some us time tonight, you know? Maybe finish our game. You can't duck out right when I'm about to win.
We can still do all that stuff. Or some of it. Tomorrow. You're always telling me to get out of the house more.
A movie theater does not count as out of the house, and you know it.
Pretty please?
I don't know. Truck's still in the shop, and I don't want you walking alone in the dark. There's been a lot of weirdos out there. It's not safe.
I'll be careful, Ma. I always am.
Were you careful when you got that black eye?
I told you
I
was...
know! You were standing up for someone, which is a good thing. But you cannot go punching your way out of every problem, Peter.
I couldn't just stand there.
No. Of course not. Okay, get me my purse. Not so fast. Before you go, there's something I want to talk to you about, something I want to give you.
$20?
Don't push it. Think of it as a long overdue gift from your father. It's upstairs on my bed. Go on and get it while I finish up in the kitchen. And we can open it together. Don't you dare touch that dial.
Oh, I can't really do anything because the music won't let me. Oh, doggo.
Hey, Kubrick, buddy. No matter how long you wait here for Grandma and Grandpa, they're not coming back. Sorry.
Oh, the puppy dog. You always pet the doggo. Don't care what game it is, you always pet the
The
doggo.
longer you wait to get that gift, the more likely I am to change my mind about the movie.
No way. You wouldn't.
Try me.
This house is huge. Ooh, telescope.
Sky's clear. Wonder if Mom will spend the night stargazing since I'm heading to the movie. Meredith Quill. Perfect game. Not bad. Gonna have to get Mom to show me how to shoot. Grandpa was supposed to this summer.
Oh, that puts a downer on things.
At last! Huh? We have arrived at the Monster Queen's fortress.
At its entrance, anyway. So, as I was saying, I can handle a little solo extraction.
No offense, but you ain't exactly invested in my safe return. My skin, my plan.
Your call, Peter.
The Clark it is. I'm the one in the box, lady.
Peter Quill is our leader. The burden of your possible death falls on his shoulders.
Fully on board with Rocket's plan that I was totally paying attention to.
See? Even Captain Space Cadet don't trust your gymnastics.
Drax, Groot, you
What
guys
about
okay there?
gymnastics?
I just think we shouldn't be relying on a piece of tech you won't even be around to use.
It ain't neutrino. It's a track. Even you mouse breathers can figure it out.
Yes, we're going to find out. Name?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Never heard of you. I'm Groot.
Bonafide monster sellers.
Today, anyway.
What's in the box?
A monstrous abomination from Half-World and the meanest SOB in the quadrant.
Pass.
Pass?
Rocket!
I mean...
Things puny.
It is a hell beast, the namesake of your mistress. It would be wise to reconsider.
All right, get going. Before I change my mind. And if the lady don't like it, I'll be carting out what's left of you in that box.
Hellbeast?
It is an accurate moniker. The little beast has a hellish demeanor.
True.
Not exactly an easy way out if this all goes to hell.
It's gonna go great. We got a killer monster and a solid plan.
I would show more caution, Peter Quill. If Lady Hellbender realizes our deceit, her vengeance will be swift.
What? I'm supposed to be scared just because she's got hell in her name? She runs a glorified zoo.
That's no zoo.
The Monster Queen has a monster army.
Any chance they're the zookeepers with guns?
I have never seen others tamed. But I have seen one trample a man to pulp.
It's fine. Worst comes to worst, we hightail it for the Milano.
Your genius plan is run away?
Backup plan? Which we're not gonna need, but yeah. It's not like she can chase after us with her own monster mash. Oh, come on.
Why did we not simply dock here and avoid the planet's inhospitable surface?
Because Quill flies like a one-eyed Badoon.
We needed time to iron out the plan. Now it's foolproof.
Lady Hellbender is no fool.
When her monster goes missing, she'll assume it was us.
Assume, yes, but not know. Not chase us across the galaxy level of no, at least.
Wow.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong with all
Look
this?
at this place. I'm in the wrong line of work.
It is appropriately impressive for a warrior of Lady Hellbender's stature.
Someday, that's gonna be ours.
This was just like 2 foot nothing or something.
Come over near the cave and say that again.
Focus, guys. Time to get those game faces on.
He means you gotta sell the illusion, too.
Exactly.
The Kaleran skull. That is truly a priceless trophy. Gold.
Explains the vault.
Priceless? Vault? Screw the sneaking around. Let's pull off a good, honest heist.
No!
Follow me and pay attention. You will not approach Lady Hellbender's throne. If she chooses to approach you, you will remain still. No erratic movements.
Yeah, simple. What could go wrong?
Spare me your empty.
Quite graphical glitch is happening at the moment.
Apologies, my queen. I meant no offense.
I know what you meant. Do not blame me for your fool. You are not the first to claim they have captured a Tara.
You doubt its authenticity?
If it is what you say it is, prove it. Or suffer the consequence of every other would-be con artist.
I assure you,
I said,
milady.
Release it.
We got this.
You are free here.
It's a glorified ditto.
Bring in the next seller and transfer 10,000 units to that last one's next of it. Speak.
Hey there, I'm Star-Lord. Okay.
Drax the Destroyer. The undoing of the Mad Titan in the flesh. And such flesh. Your presence honors me.
You are much smaller than I expected.
Oh? And what were you expecting? Perhaps I can do something about it.
Unlikely.
We'll see, Destroyer. I can be quite forceful.
Peter Quill. I believe she is flirting with me.
Yes. Yes, she is.
Just play along, man. Flatter her or something. You got this.
Just for the best. Your negotiation skills are terrible. Lady Hellbender, I can see by the size of your weapon that you must be a skillful warrior.
Perhaps I can give you a demonstration sometime.
You would make an acceptable opponent.
Tell me, Destroyer, what brings you to Seknarf 9?
Peter Quill, show her the creature.
It's about flarking time.
What is it?
It has a name, lady.
And it talks adorable.
Quill, make it stop.
When will it reach its big size?
Big size?
It is a baby, is it not?
Oh, it's a baby, all right. Huge baby. Cries all the time.
Ain't a freaking baby.
It is a full-grown hell beast.
It is not what I was expecting.
You're freaking kidding me.
But I could be swayed. What is your asking price?
20,000 units.
$20,000.
And not a penny less.
Actually, we've already got an offer for 20,000 units. From the collector.
Floorboard, was it?
Actually, it's Star-Lord.
Quiet. I know the kind of creatures the Collector seeks. If Tivan had made an offer on a hell beast, I would have heard. Since I heard nothing, it's clear you're lying. Silence! The creature is worthless to me.
Worthless? You're worthless.
So 15,000 then.
I wouldn't even feed your hell beast to my pet Flurkin.
You have a pet Flurkin? And I'm the worthless one? I'll show you worthless.
What are you doing?
Plan B, Quill!
Guys, less talking, more escaping.
Who's the monster now?
Well, that did not go according to plan whatsoever.
What the fuck, Rocket?
You heard that, Jackal! She wasn't gonna pay 2 units for me!
So we all get to die because of your bruised ego?
Ego nothing! This is about money!
Money that we can no longer collect.
Whoa, that was lucky.
Nothing about this is
We can
lucky.
bicker later. We need to keep moving.
Where are my drones? I want the Guardians incinerated.
What is that? She's cheating.
Oh, great.
Come on! It ain't dying, Quill. Try something else.
It ain't slowing down!
Peter, tell me you've got an idea here.
That's bad. That's very bad. We need an exit.
There's a faulty temperature regulator. Well, freezing it does nothing. Oh, I walked off the platform. That wasn't clever. I know I said in the last part I wanted to keep this episode short, but there's just nowhere to ever stop. The game just wants to keep going mental.
Clark! No, we will all perish.
We need to get off this thing.
That thing's coming in hot. We gotta
Stop
cool
giving me the option to
jets.
scan, taking it away from me.
Still need a way
There we
through.
go.
Well, stop wasting time.
Everyone look for a way out.
Well, I pressed the wrong button again.
We need to get off this thing.
Our great leader has perished.
I didn't even know that's what was going on.
All right, go. Let's try and get out of here in one piece.
We ain't done yet.
Excuse me?
I came here for units, and I ain't leaving without them.
If you say so, Rocket.
We're gonna clean out that vault we saw on the way up.
But I think that's a good point to end it, otherwise it's never going to stop. So thank you very much for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share with all your friends. Hopefully, I'll see you in the next part. God, this game's getting exciting. So until then, you stay happy, people.
Well, now I'm strong.